inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays. First pitch coming your way next. And stepping in for the Rays, Yandy Diaz.
For Tampa Bay, the first baseman, Yandy Diaz.
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and we're underway. Swings and misses, and that is strike two. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike three. Here's Wander Franco. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The flip to second, double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter is George Springer. Chris, one of the things that's really cool about George Springer's story is what he has overcome. As a kid, he had a lot of anxiety, and he had a stutter, and he's a guy now that speaks publicly and does so marvelously and is a great spokesperson for young people who struggle with stutter.
Yeah, the Stuttering Association for the Young, SAY is the acronym, and George Springer doing a great job representing that organization.
The 0-2 stays alive.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Low, hustling after it. Puts it away for the out. Bo Bichette up to the dish. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. First offering, and it just misses. McClanahan, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a slider. Ball to strike. The pitch. There's a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And he deals. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. Santiago Espinal next up for the Blue Jays. That's in there. Strike one. And a strike in there.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
That one missed. 2 outs. Up the middle, gloves it on the dive, fires to first, and they get the out. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Randy Arozarena. And a pitch. Manoah, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. 0-2 now. That's down and in. Got him. And one away. Isaac Paredes now. Swings through that one. 0-1. No score here in the second. And it's 1-1. And another ball. Just missed.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Kiermaier makes the grab, 2 down. And now it's Brandon Lowe.
That is it. The second baseman, Brandon Lowe.
Smoked on the ground a second. Slings to first. Lowe out on the play. Rays retired in order. Back here at Rogers Center, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr., he's made Dad proud so far in his career. Multiple all-star appearances. A guy who was born in Montreal way back when, 1999, when his dad was playing for the Expos.
Yeah, and so much violence with that swing. Exit velocity is charged and very fun to watch. More plate discipline than Dad. Wastes no time there. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Strike 2. Singy, how about this, though? A little more than 400 games into his career, Vlad Jr. had the exact homer total and OBP as his dad. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Dalton Varsho. And that should be extra bases. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third. Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Nothing happening as the count evens at 1. In there. And so now 1-2. 2 on, 1 out. That one is back. 1 runs in. Slams off the bottom of the wall. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
And now the 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one. 1 out and a runner at second. Into center field. That'll fall for a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Next pitch is outside. And 1-1. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Siri in position. 2 away now. Here's George Springer. Fly to right his first time.
George Springer.
Lowe has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. And now it's Jose Siri. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swings and misses. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's the speedy catcher, Christian Bethancourt. First pitch just misses. Singy Alec Manoah's turned into one of the better starters in the American League. Blue Jays drafted him out of West Virginia. He was the 11th overall pick in the 2019 draft.
Yeah, and just a year later, a big league all-star. So developed pretty quickly, and a front-end rotation guy for the Toronto Blue Jays.
And now here is Josh Lowe. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Lowe measures 6 feet 4 inches. Hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's usually in center, but today starting in right. And the slider catches the zone.
Well, less responsibility for him today, making the move from being the captain of the outfield to moving to right field. So he can let his center fielder take those balls in the gap and kind of like a little day off.
And that one is lifted in the air. Kiermaier moving under it. Squeezes it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop.
McClanahan back to work. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Bo Bichette, second-round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad, Dante, played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big leagues. Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield, got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
He swings and fouls one off. Espinal, 28 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Lowe makes the grab for the second out.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladi, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Arozarena ranging back, hauls it in on the warning track. On to the fourth, and here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. The right-hander back to work. He was late there. Strike one. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now batting Wander Franco. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. In there for strike one. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. And he handles it himself for the out. Harold Ramirez at the dish.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Harold Ramirez.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And 1-2. Gets under it and pops it up. Makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And it gets by him.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Varsho takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Up the middle. And it gets by him. Chapman headed home. He's in there.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Kerr takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. And a base hit right there. Varsho rounds second on his way to third.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 38, Colin Poche.
Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and James Kingsley says he won a round. And Poche ready to work.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Varsho on third. Kirk at second with nobody out. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. To first, 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And that one wrapped foul. Lowe has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. Both runners tagging. Close play, but in there.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Ground ball up the middle, and a base hit knocks in a run.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. It's through for a hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The designated hitter, number 5.
And here is Santiago Espinal.
Espinal.
Kicks and fires. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No advance. Good job behind the dish. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Diaz. He steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. And welcome back. Now it's Randy Arozarena. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Well, these Rays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Isaac Paredes. They say you win. And a swing and a miss.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Swings and misses, struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. Lau at the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Good piece of hitting, going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Swings and misses. And the count even at 1. And now 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Ugly cut on the slider for. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Here comes a pitch. Arozarena reaching back towards the wall. Up against the wall and brings it in.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Chapman up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside ball 1. One down, base is empty. That one drilled left field. Arozarena takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch and he just misses. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And it gets by him.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Kirk now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Now a check swing, but he held up. Chris Alejandro Kirk, stocky catcher, an all-star in 2022. This guy can hit. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. First and 3rd, 2 away. Whit Merrifield next up for the Blue Jays. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And here it comes. Missed inside with the curve. Look out, almost got him upstairs.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Off the plate, 3-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Franco. What a play to end the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. And now the catcher for the Rays, Christian Bethancourt. The pitch. Bethancourt, 31 years old, and he was born in Panama. In the air, right field. Can't get there. Base hit. Not stopping. He's going for three. Bethancourt caught in between, trying for third now. And they tag him out. So digging in, Josh Lowe. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Strike two.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been.
Oh, wow, what a stop. Gathers and throws. Throws, save. And that was close.
Oh, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
At the belt and fires. And down on strikes he goes. And now two gone. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Wander Franco, 1 for 2. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Brings it in, and the inning is over. Back now in Toronto, and now Kevin Kiermaier.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
And a pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Loud. Throws to first. One away, bottom of the sixth. So the lineup flips over, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Franco on to first. 2 up, 2 down. And now Bo Bichette, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Bichette measures 6 feet even, 190 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. The 0-2. Franco tosses across to first. Inning over. Nate Pearson takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the DH, Harold Ramirez. The pitch. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front. In the dirt, catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him, 1 away on the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Arozarena at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
In the dirt, over to first. They get the out on Arozarena.
Such a good hitter, good player, but when he's in strikeout mode, they can just pile up pretty quickly.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. That one way outside, and that's ball one. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Oh, he gloves it in time. Got him, and that'll do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us with the traditional seventh-inning stretch.
Back here at Rogers Center, bottom of the seventh. Now it's the DH, Santiago Espinal. And he deals. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Sends it across to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. And here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Can't field it cleanly, but plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for Toronto, Matt Chapman. That's back there. Bangs off the wall. In safely with a double, his second of the day. And the batter now, Dalton Varsho. And that's in there for strike one. Next offering is outside. Chapman stands at second with 2 gone. Diaz. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for the Rays, Brandon Lau. The pitch. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That clips the corner.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. And the 0-2. This one popped up. Merrifield pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Bethancourt stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
The pitch. In the dirt, 1-2 to count. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and it's a 1-2-3 inning.
Your attention, please. Now
back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 8th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Here comes a pitch. Diaz on a dead sprint. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter number 15, second baseman,
Merrifield in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Check swing. He held up, and it's 2-0.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Base hit, so a man aboard now with one away.
Up next to the Blue Jays.
Here's Kiermaier now.
Pretty amazing, going way back. Possibly the best center fielder I've ever seen.
Siri makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. And now the right fielder, George Springer.
George Springer.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Here's a 1-1. And fouled off. And a 1-2. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Josh Lowe.
The right fielder, number 15, Josh
Pearson
Lowe.
back to work. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Diaz in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is popped up. Guerrero racing, makes the catch. So up next, Wander Franco. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hammered, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Yusei Kikuchi.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Next to bat will be the Rays 4-hitter, Randy Arozarena. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence.
And that'll do it.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by these guys to get it done for the hometown fans.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Fans our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rays, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.